Pets are a strange thing. Look around our houses. Many of us, empathetic, capable of love, loving individuals, have them. A pet is an animal, selectively bred over generations to cultivate specific aesthetic and behavioral qualities. We've made all kinds of pets: cats, dogs, rabbits, hamsters, lizards. And then there are things that aren't really pets, yet we keep them: foxes, coyotes, possums, skunks, raccoons, squirrels, chipmunks. The essential thing about being a pet is that they have little to no say over their own lives. They trade their sovereignty for comfort, for ease, for provision. They have abdicated their individual will in exchange for being fed and housed. Now, some definitely make it difficult. Anyone who has been around a cat has watched it stare them down while batting something off the kitchen counter. But at the end of the day, most domesticated pets cannot be returned to the wild. Take the average basset hound or collie to the wilderness and let it go. It would soon be dead. They lack the skills, the wherewithal, the capability to survive. They have been utterly domesticated. Pigs, when they get out, turn feral. Their hair and tusks grow. They become far more aggressive. Even some dogs run with packs of coyotes and breed coy dogs. Coyotes themselves are a problem, hard on small animals, but they generally stay away from humans. Coy dogs, running with the pack, will often kill for fun. There is still some trace of the wild left in them. Pets are a strange thing. Life on Earth is better now than it has possibly ever been. A global increase in average life expectancy that has more than doubled since 1900. An unprecedented decline in extreme poverty, which has fallen from 90% to below 10% globally, and the elimination of diseases that once routinely killed most children. For the vast majority of people, existence is fundamentally safer, longer, and more secure than it has ever been. While terrible wars and genocide still exist, on the whole, fewer people are subjected to the horrors of war. More people have access to food and shelter. Humanity is more stable and prosperous now than it has been across the epochs of time. That is not to say there isn't room for improvement. As long as children go hungry and people are killed by others, there is work to be done. Pets are a strange thing. As our lives have gotten better, we have abdicated. Like the dog or the cat, our authority over our lives and the ability to take care of ourselves. Should we be returned to the wild, most of us could not survive. We have fantasies of living off the land, but very few people can truly do it. It's bigger than that. Not only have we abdicated our independence and self-reliance, we've abdicated the very means, skills, families, and communities that created the society in which we live. Not too many generations ago, we were largely self-sufficient, and crucially, we were economically independent. Pets are a strange thing. We look around and see the current modalities of society and think that all this was created on the shoulders of massive companies. Massive companies played a part, often not for our good, but they were not the bulk. They were the exception, not the substance. In the last few generations, the inclination to go out and make one's way in the world, not by begging for a job, but by undertaking the creation of value as an individual or group, was normal. Now, we are trained, encouraged, and guided to hyper-specialize into a singular set of skills and apply ourselves to a job, whether that job creates value or not. Even that has changed significantly. The folks who came home from World War II, the survivors of both the war and the Great Depression, often ran their own businesses. The ones who had a job usually stayed with the same company until they retired, drawing a pension. This was the way of the world. One breadwinner in the house, taking care of the family, making a decent life, ensuring the next generation was more prosperous than the current. This is no longer even possible for most. Pets are a strange thing. Just as wolves were bred and domesticated, convinced to abdicate self-reliance, we have been experiencing the same for several decades. There was a lot of benefit in it. The paradigm has changed, and we have largely lost the skills and the will to do anything about it. Even the very concept that it is possible is foreign to many. Pets are a strange thing. Like the wolf or the coy dog, the wild is not dead but dormant within us. We are capable if we so choose. Going out into the wilderness is not easy. There are no guarantees, but it is possible. With the rise of AI and the advancement of robotics, we will soon find ourselves without a choice. This is coming at us like a freight train. Some talk about universal basic income or even universal high income. For some, that will be sufficient. They will while away their days with entertainment. We have already increased from about 4 hours a day in the 1950s to over 7 hours a day now. Pets are a strange thing. For many, this will not be sufficient. The suicide rate among men is already alarmingly high, 1 man every 30 seconds. Much of the story we are told about reality and what we find reality to be is grossly different. Without the tools and community to understand one's own capability, the latitude afforded by free will, many people see no options. They feel as if there are no choices, no hope. We have relied on the vision of others for our lives. We have been instructed, trained, and incentivized to do so. Many get to the end of that vision and find themselves lost. This is accelerating. If UBI or UHI comes to be, we will find ourselves, as currently defined for most people, without purpose. Pets are a strange thing. We are often told that our purpose is our jobs. It is not the truth. Our purpose, nor our value, comes from anything external. It is the manifestation and application of the internal. Our worth is inherent. We are children of God, sons and daughters of the King. Our purpose is not to dig ditches, wrangle spreadsheets, or check boxes. It is to find the gifts within us and serve others with them. To love God, to love ourselves, and to love others. To be present, to create a vision for our lives, our families, and our communities, to pursue it with all we are. To live. Pets are a strange thing. Not much difference between pets and livestock. We demanded ease, stability, comfort. We got domestication. Now the slaughterhouse is being built. Will we continue down the chute?